Welcome to another Ryan Sports Reviews. Tonight I'm reacting to the news that Chris Armas has been appointed the new Toronto FC manager, our 10th manager in club history. Of course, he is replacing Greg Vanney, who was here from September of 2014 to 2020 December. 7 years as manager of the club, but now we have a new chapter with Chris Armas, and I think it's going to be fine. Ali Curtis hires his boy from New York Red Bulls, Chris Armas, where he did win a Supporters Shield, got them to an Eastern Conference Eastern Conference Final, Cup semifinal, yes. Eastern Conference Final, they could have won it, but they blew it at home to Atlanta United, and had an okay season, got to the playoffs in 2019, got sacked last year. But you know what? For me, I don't think it's that bad. For me, I think it's a good appointment. Now, it's not a Maurizio Sarri or a Goose Hiddink or anything that I was looking for, or Laurent Blanc or Patrick Vieira. It's not what I wanted or what we thought we were going to get. But I don't think this is bad. It's not Ben Olsen, that's for one. Chris Armas, I think he will do good with a club that actually has a good roster and who would spend money. Red Bulls were good, but they wouldn't spend money. Their academy, I don't think it was all Armas' fault. Their academy is now. It used to be great, but now that people are leaving, going to Salzburg, going to Leipzig, of course, the academy is going to dry up. And the academy is kind of drying up over there. They don't spend. They got rid of Kamar Lawrence. He was dealt a bad hand last year. Honestly, for me, in Toronto, with good players and them putting money into the team, yes, they're going to start using the youth a lot more. But we already saw that this year with Ralph Priso, Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy, Jaden Nelson. And they did pretty damn good with all the circumstances, especially Ralph Priso. He's a damn revolution. Ralph Priso is amazing. Hell, he's better than Bradley and Delgado already. Seriously. Play Delgado and Priso at center of midfield as the pivot. Yeah, do it. Especially if we're going to start pressing a lot more, because that's another thing. Chris Armas said all the right things in his press conference earlier today. It was a Zoom press conference with Ali Curtis and Bill Manning. He said all the right things. We're going to press. We're going to play fast football, which is what this team needs, which is what Vanney tried to do, but we couldn't play fast enough. If we get the right players, that's great. I'd hope we get Loic Landre, as that rumor came out. I hope we get Piatti back. I hope we bring in a good DP, winger, or striker, especially if the Akinola to Trabzonspor rumor comes true, especially if it's a striker. I don't think it will, but even then, it would be good to have somebody on the other side of Piatti instead of that being Endo or Schaffelberg or Gallardo, or, well, if Achara comes back, there you go. When he does, but there you go. Then you need a left back, because it's either Morrow coming back or somebody else. I'm thinking Toronto's in on Yedlin. I really am, because it fits. It really fits the situation. Left back. A left back. Toronto needs a left back. They need somebody who's pacey, who can attack, who's also good defensively, but can attack like Morrow used to do. I think that's DeAndre Yedlin, and I think we're in for him, especially he's only on TAM. That's great. What I'm looking for is more with Armas, with the way he wants to play. What I'm looking for next year is a lot more Priso and Delgado as the midfield pivot, a lot less Michael Bradley, even though Michael Bradley was really happy to have Chris Armas. I don't think he should play every game. He could play. He could still be okay, but not like every single game for all the 90 minutes. No. Maybe 75, 80. Every 3 games you give him a rest. Every 2 or 3 games you give him a rest. Don't really have to play him in Canadian Championship. You should play him in Champions League. But I still think with Priso with him, not Delgado, Priso, if you really want the press, I'm sold on Ralph Prizo, okay? I'm sold on him. He's like the new Mark Anthony K. He's what Mark Anthony K would have been had we kept him. This time we didn't miss. So, there you go. For me, it's what I want to see. So, Bradley gets less playing time. We get Aloy Landre. We get Yedlin. We keep Piatti. We get a new winger for the other side. Maybe a Lucas Hansen. Heard he may go to Atlanta because of Gabriel Heinze. I don't know, but we'll see. All I want to see is this press turn out because I want fast football. I want attacking football. I want a fast attacking press. So, Armas said the right things there. He said the right thing there. He also did not mention Josie that much. When he was talking about leadership, no mention of Josie. So that's a good thing because I think Josie's washed. I think his time is done. Yes, he could be a super sub if you need him. Yes, he'll probably score a clutch goal. But he's done. So that's right by Armas as well. He sounds like he wants to win trophies. He sounds like he wants to make this team win. You know what? I'm sold. I'm hyped. I like this Armas hire. I really do. Could have been worse. He knows what he's here for. He knows if he fails, everything blows up in Ali's face. Not his, Ali's face, because this is Ali Curtis's guy. This is his guy. Okay. So if you want this to blow up in your face, okay. If this goes bad, it's your fault. If it doesn't, you're a genius. He found Jesse Marsh. Makes him think he's a genius. Then, Chris Armas does well at Red Bull. Makes him think he's a genius. I don't know. We'll see. But I think this will go well. I have no qualms about this. I will keep my eye on this. But right now, I'm in on Armas. I will give him his chance. I'm not going to go completely nuts and say, oh, Heinze, smoke. Porter, smoke. Like, call him like Chris Armas Techers or something. Like, no. I'm not going to treat him like he's the second coming or even what I exactly want. But, yeah, that was a Mikel Arteta reference if you're an Arsenal fan, how troops treated him. Yeah. But I do think Toronto will do just fine under Chris Armas. We may do a little bit better. We may do a little bit worse. But we're in the same place. It's not like we got somebody who's knocking us down when we want to go up. We can go up under Armas, but we'll at least be in the same place, if not 2 paces to the left. 2 paces up. So for me, I'm okay with this. I will give him his due. Now, the thing is he is not the technical director. He does not have as much say in transfers like Vanny did. This is Ali Curtis's team. Now, when transfers are made, it's Ali's decision. Now, I know that Armas will have a say. He will be like, I like this guy, but it's not like he's the damn near make it or break it. No, that's Ali now. Ali has the choice. So, Curtis has the choice. So, for me, I want to see them make good signings. But Armas is not the technical director, and that gives me some hope. Because I don't think, if there's one thing Vanny could do, it was scout. And he was actually good at. I will give him that. He was a good scout. He had a good mind for the game. Because when him and Tim Bezbachenko were working together, they made good signing after good signing after good signing, except maybe the Agarakeche signing. But I wanted him to have a chance. Y'all ran him out of town, as I said. He got ran out of town. So, let's just remember that. He should have had a chance, but whatever. The Pozuelo signing from Ali Curtis was great, and Vanny, but they were also looking at him back in 2015 around the Javinko signing. So, that may have been somebody already on their list. So, probably was. So, we're going to see what quality of signings we get. But I do like the Loic Landry rumor. I like the fact that Yedlin is probably connected to us because Eastern Conference Club, we make sense. I think we are in for him. I would like that. I think Piatti coming back is good. If he does, but the fact that they're talking is good. For me, Armas gets to focus on the tactics, on coaching the team. That's what his strong suit looks like. And that's a good thing because he actually has tactics. And I'm happy with it because with the press, he actually has tactics, ways to change in a game, and not just telling Pozuelo, Bradley, Altidore, Akinola, tell these boys what to do. No, he actually could coach them, and that's a good thing. That's the problem with Vanny. He couldn't coach. Yes, he had ideas, but he was leaning on his best players. When his best players weren't playing, guess what? We got shellacked. Most times. Unless the team we were playing was so damn bad or so damn injured. Atlanta earlier this year, it's what it is. So for me, I like that Armas actually has tactics. I like this hire. I really do. The more I think about it, and I'm glad I got to save this video for today because of the Leafs game yesterday, and I got to hear his press conference. Everything I'm hearing, I like. Now, this could go south. It could. But I am positive right now. I am positive about this hire. I think with a new manager bounce, they could win the CONCACAF Champions League. You know what? I'm still sticking to it. I think they could do it. I think they'll start the season off fast. They'll run the score up on Forge. They're going to win the Champions League with that new manager bounce. We'll be going to Tokyo in December. I guarantee you that. Because there is still one more small Club World Cup in Tokyo in December for this year's Champions League winners. Not last year's. February is when Tigres goes to Qatar. And I'll cover that too. Don't worry. I'll try to wake myself up and cover it. Don't worry. Because I know there will be some early games. I know. And it's after the Super Bowl. It's all good. Yeah. CONCACAF League, Canadian Championship, Club World Cup all be in the same grouping. But I'll talk about it. I like what I see. I like what I hear. I think Armas will do just fine in Toronto. I really do. From all that I've heard, all that I've seen, all that I've been able to think about and take in, I believe in him. I believe in Armas. I trust in Armas. Now, hopefully he doesn't burn that trust. Hopefully he doesn't make us lose our minds after the first game that he coaches. But we'll see. But I believe in Chris Armas. Hold that red. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Tomorrow, I will be predicting the NFL Divisional Weekend games. So that's about it. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Hold that red.